Book of Exodus, chapter 38, the big chapter. 43 verse. Yeah. 43, no. 31. 31 verse. My English is very bad, I'm sorry. Let's go. God bless you and your family. Have a great, wonderful, blessed day. Happy day in the presence of the Lord Jesus Christ. Let's go. And he made the altar of burnt offering of sitting wood. 5 cubits was the length thereof, and 5 cubits the breadth thereof. It was foursquare, and 3 cubits the height thereof. And he made the arms thereof on the 4 corners of it. The arms thereof were of the same, and he overlaid it with brass. And he made all the vessels of the altar, the pots. I don't know. And don't know. And the shovels, and the basins, and the flesh hooks, and the fire pans, all the vessels thereof made he of brass. And he made for the altar a brazen grat of network. Network in the book of Exodus. Network. Under the compass thereof beneath unto the midst of it. And he cast 4 rings for the 4 ends of the grat of brass to be placed for the staves. And he made the staves of sheeting wood, and overlaid them with brass. And he put the staves into the rings on the sides of the altar to bear it without. He made the altar hollow with boards. And he made the lavers of brass, and the foot of it of brass, of the looking glasses, looking glass. And the woman which assembled at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And he made a court on the south side southward. The hangings of the court were of fine twined linen, and 100 cubits. The pillars were 20, and the brass and sockets 20. The hooks of the pillars and their fillets were of silver. And for the north side the hangings were 100 cubits. Their pillars were 20, and their sockets of brass 20. The hooks of the pillars and the fillets of the silver. And for the west side were hangings of 50 cubits, their pillars 10, and their sockets 10, the hooks of the pillars and their fillets of silver. And for the east side eastward 50 cubits, the hangings of the one side of the gate were 15 cubits, their pillars 3 at 3, and their sockets 3. And for the other side of the court gate, on this hand and that hand, were hangings of 15 cubits their pillars 3 at 3 and their sockets 3. All the hangings of the court round about were of fine tanned linen, and the sockets for the pillars were of brass, the hook of the pillars and their fillets of the silver, and the overlying of their chapters of silver, and all the pillars of the court were filleted with silver. And the hanging for the gate of the court was needed work of blue and purple and scarlet and fine twined linen, and 20 cubits was the length, and the height in the breadth was fine cubits, and swerable to the hangings of the court, and their pillars were 4, and they sockets of brass 4, they the hooks of silver, and the overlying of their chapters, and their fillets of silver. And all the pins of the tabernacle and of the court round about were of brass. This is the sum of the tabernacle, even of the tabernacle of testimony, as it was quoted according to the command of Moses for the service of the Levites by the hand of Itamar, son to Aaron the priest, and Bezaleel, the son of Uri, the son of Ur, of the tribe of Judah, made all that the Lord commanded Moses. And with him was Aholiab, son of Ahisamach, Damesh, of the tribe of Dan, an engraver and a cunning workman, and an embroiderer in blue and in purple and in scarlet, and fine linen. All the gold that was occupied for the work in all the work of the holy place, even the gold of the offering, was 29 talents, and 730 shekels of the shekel of the sanctuary. And the silver of them that were numbered of the congregation was 100 talents, and 1,700 in their score, and 15 shekels of the shekels of the sanctuary. Rebeca for every man, that is half a shekel after the shekel of the sanctuary, for every one that went to be numbered, from 20 years old and upward, for 600,000, and 3,550 men. And of the 100 talents of silver were cast the socks of the sanctuary, and the socks of the vial, and 100 socks of the 100 talents, a talent for a socket. And of the 1,775 shekels he made hooks for the pillars, and overlaid their chapters, and filleted. Then in the brass of the offering was 70 talents, and 2,400 shekels, and therewith he made the sockets to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the brazen altar, and the brazen grate for it, and all the vessels of the altar, and the sockets of the court round about, and the sockets of the court gate, and all the pins of the tabernacle, and all the pins of the court round about. My English is very bad. Horrible. And my English is very. And I'm sorry. God bless you and your family. Next chapter is chapter 39. And see you later. Bye. Happy day. Bye.